Hey guys, UC here. So this video is about just the Thinkorswim platform, how it is set up for me, what kind of setup I have in terms of the windows, in terms of the charts layout, and how I utilize that. Right. So okay. So here's Thinkorswim platform, and what I have over here is a trade tab, and underneath that I have these few sub tabs, right? Forex, futures, active, and pairs. So I don't trade personally any pairs trading or futures trading over here on this particular platform, right? I trade futures on the Ninja Trader, so I can utilize this futures trader and forex trader for different reasons. So what I have over here is on each of those tabs, sub tabs, different tickers that we track and follow, right? So in the Forex Trader tab, I have Square, Boeing, Nvidia, Microsoft, and then the associated tickers, option tickers, option symbols, or strike prices that I want to trade, right? If you go to futures one, similarly, Amazon, Apple, Tesla, QQQ, these are all 5-minute views, and then the associated option contracts that I want to trade. Like, and for example, if I want to trade instead of 2750p for Amazon, I want to trade 2800, right? I can just quickly change here. Instead of trying to go find it, all that stuff that takes time, I can just type in. And if you want to trade a call, instead of P, you just type in C and it will change it, right? And also I have these buy market, sell market orders. They're all checked with auto send. So if I click there, it executes, right there and then. It does not ask me for any confirmation or anything like that, right? So for example, if I don't have this one, it will just ask me this kind of a window. It pops up this confirmation window, right? And if I check that one, auto send, if I click there, it will automatically execute it at that time, right? It's not going to wait for me to give me any confirmation or anything like that. I can change the quantity here, anything like that. Okay, so this is pretty quick. You can do that. And the way I like this is that it just gives me one good view of different tickers, right? If I go to Pairs Trader, I have AMD, Shop, Facebook, and Google, right? So all the major ones that we follow, and then their associated option contracts that I would like to trade. And you can change that quickly as well. Okay, so that's number one. And then everything, it helps me, this view gives me a good indication if something is breaking out, if the whole market is breaking down. Like for example, 323.3 is the next sort of support for QQQ, right? So that means if Apple, and since of course you have done some homework pre-market as well, so if you know that Apple is below 161.5 and Amazon is breaking below 28.74, those are the Friday low points. So if those things are breaking down, that means QQQ is going to get heavy, and you can kind of just associate that and then quickly look at other tickers as well: Microsoft, Nvidia, Tesla, Square, all of them. Then that can give you an indication of how the general market is behaving. And this active trader tab, I have okay, and one more thing. So what I can do sometimes is I can just detach this one, right? I can just detach this one as a separate window and drag it to my other monitor. I have 2 other monitors that I was attached to this main one, and I can just have those showing up on a different screen, all of them at one time, so that I can have that view of the market and what I want to trade, right? Now this active trader window, I have dedicated this one for my active management of any trade that I'm doing, for scalping. I have these different templates saved over here. Let's say for example 10 and 5, that means I'm buying, if I buy something, it will automatically put an order to execute or take profit at 10 points above the my execution price, and $5 below my will be my stop loss below the execution price. And then I can just quickly change to different templates, things of that nature. If I want to buy have a limit order, I can just put that as a limit order over here anywhere, right? At this whatever price I want to buy it at. For example, I want to buy it at, let's say, 321.8. I can just quickly put that like that, and it creates a bracket order. See, if it creates a bracket order, that means if the price would come here, right, if the price would fall over here, it will immediately after the execution put a take profit order here and a stop loss over here. So I don't have to manage if I step out, or if I'm looking at something else, or if I'm typing something at Discord, and if the price comes back there, I can just, it gets executed. I can adjust this quickly as well to different area as well. Or if I say, okay, hey, this stop is too short, tight, let me move that down. So I can drag and do all that stuff quickly on this particular window. Okay, so we're going to just cancel that one. And then sometimes if I want to take a look at a particular ticker quickly, I have these different templates for that as well, right? So for example, 30.15.5, the one I was showing you, right? This one. You can quickly see this one is a 30-minute view of the ticker. This one is a 15-minute view of the ticker in the middle, right? And this one is a 5-minute view that you can quickly check out and say, okay, 30-minute bar looks like this, 15-minute bar is looking like this, and all that stuff. And if I want to call it another one, QQQ support, right? If I want to look at the daily chart, this one has less lines, so it gives me a good visual filter of what's happening to the main components of QQQ that I have, right? Google, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon. I just want to look at the daily view, right? I don't want to see the noise in the lower time frame. I just want to see how the larger time frame is playing out, and are things still in the way that I had anticipated it's going to play out, or is the daily bar still like that? And you can see I don't have all those different lines, because this is what those lines are. I have different ones, different templates, so that it just gives me a cleaner look of the daily view of the charts. Okay, so you can change all that quickly. I have I don't really use this one, but for example, this one is just a view with moving averages, envelopes of moving averages, just another view. I don't like this, just too damn white. Okay, so yeah, Active Trader is the one that I told you I use for active management. Once inside a trade, it's just simpler, it's just to give me a good clean look. Okay, so for example, this is a chart of Amazon, right? On Friday we saw it was breaking down, it was playing out that bear flaggish pattern that we had identified. So once you see a bigger time frame like that, you can just easily go and just say, okay, switch to puts if you are trading puts, or if you are trading stock itself, you can easily execute it from over here as well. So it just gives you a good overview of all the charts that you track and follow and trade in one single place. And I always recommend and suggest having multiple screens, especially if you're an active trader, so that you can just have those things easily laid out in front of you. You can detach those and just drag into another screen, so you don't have to just go back and forth, hey, what's going on in the other place, and then just loses track like that. So I think it's nice to have multiple screens for that reason. And of course, you have to have your order layouts, things like that. If you have any hotkeys, I like to use hotkeys, especially for futures, like I'll show you. So this is my futures platform, right? NinjaTrader. I like it because the execution is very smooth in these for NinjaTrader. I love this platform. And then it also gives me good different views as well. So this is a ticker chart. It's not a time chart of the futures contract, right? NQ, this is a ticker chart. It would look different than the time chart, right? It gives you more patterns that you can trade off of. You can have different multiple screens. This one is a 15-minute view. I have a 30-minute view here, and I have an hourly view here as well. So I like trading on the NinjaTrader for futures, but for stocks and options, Thinkorswim is my go-to platform. So hope you guys like this little video. If you have any specific questions or anything like that, let me know, email me, or let Annie know, and then we can talk about that a little bit more. Okay, hope you guys like this. Take care.